Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rundown with me, Zulfick Farzan. If you are just joining us and if you just woke up and you are going to experience some heavy rainfall today as well. Now we've got all the details lined up for you with regard to the extreme weather conditions. To start off, this is news for the students sitting for the GCE Advanced Level Examination. The Department of Examinations has announced that the GCE Advanced Level Examinations scheduled for today and tomorrow will not be held due to the prevailing heavy rain and adverse weather conditions across the country. Officials confirmed that new dates for the postponed subjects will be communicated soon. Candidates are advised to stay updated through official announcements and prioritize safety during this period of severe weather. And moving on, the Uva Provincial Education Ministry has announced the closure of all Muslim schools in Uva and Eastern provinces today and tomorrow as a precautionary measure against the prevailing rainy weather conditions. Uva Provincial Education Director Rohit Amaradasa stated that alternative dates will be scheduled to compensate for the two missed school dates, ensuring that students do not lose out on their academic calendar. Now, still with weather updates, the Met Department warns that the low-pressure area southeast of Sri Lanka is continuing to intensify and is likely to develop into a depression while moving north-northwest during the day. This system will bring widespread heavy rainfall and strong winds across the island. Most parts of the country will experience showers with 150 millimeters or more expected in northern, north-central, eastern, central and Uva provinces. Other areas including the western province may receive over 100 millimeters of rain. Gusts of 50 to 60 kilometers per hour are likely at times, and reports confirm that heavy showers are already affecting several regions. Authorities urge the public to take precautions against potential flooding, landslides and wind-related hazards. At the same time, the Met Department has also issued a red warning advising all fishing and naval communities to avoid venturing into deep and shallow sea areas around the island until further notice. This urgent advisory comes as the low pressure system near Sri Lanka continues to intensify, creating dangerous maritime conditions. Swell waves between 2.5 to 3.5 meters off course of Putlam to Kankasanture via Colombo, Galle, Hambantota, Batticaloa and Trincomalee. These hazardous conditions are expected to persist throughout the day today and up to November 29th. Now this is according to satellite observation and official forecasts. Now heavy rains and landslide risks have triggered multiple transport disruptions across the island. Authorities urge motorists and commuters to exercise extreme caution and use alternative routes where possible. Now, the Colombo Kandy main road was closed from Pahala Kadugannawa or Lower Kadugannawa since 10 p.m. yesterday following a decision by the National Building Research Organisation due to a landslide risk. Now, all the upcountry railway lines will operate only until Nanuoya until further notice. At the same time, the Kandy Nuwarelia road was closed at Garandialla due to a threat of a landslide. The Kandy Mahiyangane road also faces a landslide risk near the 18th bend. Now, police are advising extreme caution when using that road. The Ampara Igniagala road was closed after Kondawattuwan tank overflowed yesterday. Drivers are advised to use alternative routes. Disaster-hit families have been relocated to safer areas. The Badulla District Disaster Management Centre is warning that many roads are at high risk levels. Motorists are advised to exercise caution. Now, due to the prevailing weather conditions, red alerts for landslides have been issued for 4 districts. According to the National Building Research Organisation, evacuation level red alerts have been issued for the following areas. In the Badulla district, Badulla, Haliala and Passara. Kandy district, Ududumbara, Minipe and Pataharvata, Madadumbara and Doluwa. For the Matale district, Vilgamwa, Ambaganga, Korale, Ukuwela, Naula and Rattota. For the Nuwara district, it's Hanguankata, Walapane, Kotpale and Nindahinna. In addition, level 1 and level 2 landslide warnings are also in effect. These advisories are also applicable for several divisional secretariat divisions in the districts of Badulla, Kalutara, Kandy, Kegol, Matara, Nuwara and Ratnapura. Meanwhile, several district divisional secretariat divisions in Colombo, Galle, Hambantota, Kurunegala and Matale have been placed under level 1 landslide warnings. So it's important to take these precautions when venturing out. Now the island continues to reel under severe weather conditions, with multiple districts reporting landslides, floods and again transport disruptions. Here's a look at some of those incidents. A house in Warwick Estate, Ambevilla, was buried under a landslide, injuring 3 people, including a man who was trapped under a mound of earth. Residents rescued him and all victims are now receiving treatment at the Nuwara hospital. Continuous rainfall caused the Hungamala Oya to overflow for the second time since last night, submerging nearly 10 houses. Heavy showers lashed Dikwalla, Gandhara and Matara, while Trincomalee district experienced strong winds with rain. Fallen trees blocked the Aralagan Villa main road, injuring a motorcyclist. Now on your screens you can also see footage of how the floods have affected several areas in the island. The rising water levels in the Mahaveli River have forced authorities to close the Polonnarua-Batiklo main road at 2:45 a.m. today. Now in Dulana, Tamankadua, about 10 houses were inundated after the Dulana tank overflowed. Now let's move on to some international news. The scale of the tragedy in Tai Po district of Hong Kong is still emerging after a major fire engulfed apartment blocks. At least 44 people have died while 45 people are in critical condition. A further 279 people are not accounted for. 3 people have been arrested on suspicion of manslaughter, 2 are directors of a construction firm and 1 is an engineering consultant. While the cause of the fire is still being investigated, Hong Kong police say polystyrene boards were found blocking windows at the site, which was undergoing renovations, and may have allowed the fire to spread more quickly. Authorities say it seems to have spread rapidly and to neighboring buildings, though through bamboo scaffolding as well. Now this morning, smoke can be still seen billowing from some of the tower blocks, but the fire is under control in 4 of the 8 buildings. The Hong Kong Fire Department expects it to take an entire day to contain the fire. Hundreds of residents have been evacuated to temporary shelters and emergency housing units are being allocated to people needing relocation. The Hong Kong Fire Department has classified the blaze as a level 5 alarm, the most severe. It has been 17 years since a level fire last hit Hong Kong. Up next is sports news, where I will bring you details of a much exciting match that will take place later today. Now Sri Lanka will take on Pakistan today at their match of the T20 Tri-Nation Series tournament. For Sri Lanka, a win in this game is crucial to qualify for the final. Pakistan, meanwhile, has already secured its place in the final after winning all 3 matches they played. Sri Lanka managed to win only 1 out of the 3 games they have played so far. Now today's match will be played in Rawalpindi, Pakistan, and is scheduled to begin at 6:30 p.m. Sri Lankan time. And with that, we bring an end to this morning's edition of the Breakfast Rundown with me, Zulfick Farzan. And for the Newsfirst team, we would like to urge all our viewers out there to exercise extreme caution when venturing outside during the adverse weather conditions. It's always advised to carry an umbrella, and when there's lightning and thunderstorms, to stay indoors and stay away from those electrical appliances. Until I see you again tomorrow morning, take care and stay safe.